What's up, guys? It's your boy Beatty, back again with another Q&A. I hope you guys like the little camera stand I got. A couple guys mentioned that in the last video that I should get a stand and have like a better angle, so I did it. Boom, there you go. I hope the audio is good because it's kind of loud in my neighborhood, and I got the AC on. It's hot. I live in LA. It's hot as hell, so forgive me if the audio is a little dull. I need to get a mic or something, but I'll figure it out. But just bear with me. I'm just trying to put out some content, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I got for now. I'll make it happen, all right? Make it happen. The questions are gonna come from my Instagram. I literally just posted the question sticker on my Instagram about maybe 30 minutes ago. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. It's at BeattyFall on Instagram. That's usually where I ask for questions. And you can actually leave questions on this video too, in the comment section for the next Q&A if you want. But I usually get mostly questions from Instagram, so I'd rather you give me a follow on Instagram at BeattyFall. Alright, let's get into it. First question comes from AMI Rule 94. Do you text or only email for client responses? My clients can text me. To be honest, I usually start with email to kind of get a feel of what kind of client it is. Some people are really like, some clients are really, they need a lot of guidance. Some clients are really just, they know what they're doing. They just want that extra edge, you know what I'm saying? So all you got to do is just check in with them weekly, and they get to go, you know what I'm saying? Those are usually like the, you know, higher level, more advanced clients, right? Whereas a lot of beginners, or sometimes even intermediate people who just like the kind of like the more attention and kind of hand holding, for them, I'll realize, you know, right away, like, you know, they gotta text me because they're gonna email me, you know, 15 times in 5 minutes. So for them, I usually give them my number pretty much as soon as I realize that we're gonna need to communicate a lot more. But if I coach you, yeah, you're more than welcome to have my number. You can just ask me. I'll give you my number, to be honest with you. But I usually don't do it right off the bat, just so I don't get bombarded with a bunch of texts. If it works with the email, I just keep it email. But if somebody needs more, you know, attention or whatnot, I just give them my number. But anybody who asks for my number, you know, I'll give it to you, you know, if you're my client. Next question from Hoy N Henry _. What's up with these Instagram handles, man? Nobody just puts like their name with their birthday and stuff like that anymore. When, where, and how did you and Eric Kanefsky meet? Sorry if too nosy. No, that's not nosy at all. That's completely fine. I mean, it's a little bit nosy, but that's a valid question. I felt like I've answered this before, and I felt like Eric has answered this before, but if you missed it, it's cool. So I've actually been following Eric for a while on YouTube. Funny story is my friend from New York, his name was Eric too. He's actually the first one who actually put me onto Eric's videos. He sent me like one of the funny videos, something, and I thought this shit was funny, and I started following him, and I followed his first prep and all that, and I actually moved to LA right after Eric's first competition, and got here. I hit him up on Instagram. Can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something like, let's link up and get a workout in, you know. I thought he seemed cool from the video, so I figured I'm here in LA now. All the fitness people are in LA. I should, you know, network and get to know some of these people. So I hit him up. He said, cool, let's do it. We met up. We hit shoulders. Right away, we kind of, you know, hit it off, kind of vibed, and we've been really good friends since then. Really close friends, actually. That's my bro. Hope that answers your question. This comes from Muscle Freak 47 on Instagram. Opinion on Masteron versus EQ for lean off-season bulk. Stacked with test, of course. I would never recommend Masteron for bulk, personally. I don't think it's effective as far as putting on, a good amount of muscle. All it really does is, help harden you up a little bit, dry you out, which is not the opposite of what you want on the bulk. It's good to hold some water on the bulk, keeps your joints safe, you can train harder, whatnot. You look fuller, all that good stuff. EQ, on the other hand, even though people think it makes you harder for some reason, but it actually doesn't. It gives you like a veinier look, but not harder. It doesn't give you a harder look, it gives you a veinier look. And it does hold some water, not as much as like a Deca or D-Ball or something, but it holds enough water, for your joints to feel a little bit better. And it does give you some strength benefits, but most importantly, the appetite is crazy. The EQ gives you crazy amount of appetite, which is, listen, end of the day, off season, if you don't eat, you will not grow. The most important thing of off season is the food. If you can't eat food, you will not grow. It doesn't matter what you take, how much you take, what you try to take, how hard you train, you will not grow if you don't eat enough. So EQ makes you really hungry, and it allows you to eat a lot of food, which in my opinion makes it one of the best bulking tools you can use. It makes you eat like crazy, so it doesn't get much better than that. So EQ is much better on an off-season lean bulk scenario. Way better than Mastermind. Not even close. Save Mastermind for prep time. 8 weeks out. That's it. Any other time, Mastermind is not that effective. Next question from Sir James Brewer. Favorite and least favorite body part to work out? My favorite body part to train is legs, believe it or not, because it's so difficult and it challenges me so much. I used to hate training legs so much. I used to hate it. I used to dread it. I used to bullshit myself and not get a good workout because I hated it so much. But when I got to a point and I realized that by improving my legs, I improved my physique so much on stage that I kind of looked at it as pride. Like, you know what? I have a pretty heavy squat. I have a really high pain tolerance. I could handle the pain, so why not go, why not go crazy, balls to the wall? So then I started going crazy, balls to the wall, and I kind of liked the adrenaline. I liked the rush I would get from it, just going under heavy weight and squatting it and coming back up. And I almost found a way to enjoy it, Even to this day, though, if I'm not having a good day and I'm tired and run down, yeah, it's not the most enjoyable thing, but I just like the fact that I can handle it and I can push myself harder than any other body part. A lot of people love to train arms. It's just boring to me. It's too easy, way too easy. You just get a pump and you go home, and your arms grow best off of just the burn, right? So yeah, you could go in the gym and curl 100-pound dumbbells and have a crazy intense arm workout, but to be honest, arms don't really respond from that. They respond from just pretty much high volume, high reps, short rest time, just a crazy burn. So that's boring to me. I want some intensity, man. I want some heavy weight. I want some intensity. I want to sweat, all that good stuff. And my least favorite body part is also legs, for the same reasons why it's my favorite body part to train. It's the most difficult body part to train, and it'll beat you up. So I guess it's like a love-hate relationship kind of thing. I love to train it, and on the flip side, I hate it at the same time. Sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Next question from Beast Mode Believe You. Do you use the same aspects of hypertrophy for your entire body, or is it different per muscle? It's definitely going to vary from the body part, and it's also going to vary from person to person. But you're asking me what I do. Yes, it definitely changes. For let's say for arms, I actually believe in. I never like to use the word light because I push everything to failure. So light isn't always the best word. If I'm doing 15, 20 reps and I'm pushing it to failure, giving it all I got, I I don't consider that light. So so if I'm training arms, I'll probably barbell curl the 100-pound easy bar, which one can make the argument for that being light. I guess I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's heavy for me, but it's not light at the same time. It's still 100 pounds. It's like 50 each arm. It's still not light, but it's moderate and it's not heavy. I can use really good form and I can get 12, 15 reps with very short rest times, right? So that's what I would do for arms. Something like 100-pound easy bar for sets of 12, maybe 3-4 sets there. And triceps, usually 20 reps, 20 rep sets, kind of fast pace, short rest, high volume. I'll do about 5 different exercises for triceps, about 3-4 sets each, just a crazy burn, right? And then you have a body part like chest, where it's going to be mostly heavy weight. My rep range is going to be from 6 to 10, depending on the exercise. For bench press, I'll start with 12 reps and work my way all the way down to sometimes 4, 5, 6 reps for the last set. Sometimes even lower. There's been times where I've done 2, 3 rep sets. Do I believe that's hypertrophy range? Not really, but I do believe getting my bench stronger will help me, because if I can get strong enough to bench 315 for 15 reps, that 315 for 15 reps will build more muscle, right? So even if I do 4 plates for 4 reps, that might not build the most muscle, but it's going to increase my strength. And the next workout, I might get 4 or 5 for 6 reps, and that will build more muscle. So that's how I train chest. I'll do a heavy bench, heavy incline, and then hammer strength, more moderate, and I guess some flies in there, something like that. So, and then whereas back, I'll do a shit ton of volume. I'll do about 8 to 10 exercises. I'll start really heavy, deadlifts, bent over rows, really heavy weight. Then I'll move on to lat pull downs and hammer strength machines, a little more volume, a little more moderate weight. And then you have body parts like shoulders, where it's gonna be going for the burn, but I'll still shoulder press pretty heavy. And then everything else is gonna be a burn, And then you got calves, which is always going to be, really high reps and crazy volume. I'm never going to do calves, 6 reps of calves and like that. So it's going to vary, man. It depends what I feel. So I have to feel the muscle working. I have to get a pump. If you don't feel the muscle working and you're not getting a pump, you have to change something. Change the rep range, change the volume, something like that. So yeah, it definitely varies. And for different people, it might vary too. Somebody might train chest heavy like I do and will get no progress, and they might have to line the weight up and get some more reps in there. So you kind of have to figure that out. And the last question comes from Fahim _RC. Why did you start bodybuilding? The first time I was made aware of bodybuilding, I was probably 6 to 7 years old, maybe. I seen a magazine. I don't know if it was Flex or MD or what it was, but it was a magazine, and I seen Lee Priest. Right? At the time, I didn't know, didn't know who Lee Priest was at the time. I was a child, little kid. I didn't know anything about bodybuilding. But now, looking in hindsight, I know who it was. It was Lee Priest, and he was in a magazine, just looking jacked. He had a little Superman tattoo. I was like, whoa, who is this guy? It was some supplement called Andro Nitrate 3 Fuel. Still remember the supplement name. It was probably BS too, but he was repping, that was Twin Labs he was repping. It was a Twin Labs supplement. And I seen that picture and I was like, wow, that is crazy. And I ripped it out and kind of kept it. My parents seen the picture and they thought it was weird, and they threw out the picture and threw out the magazine, and they didn't want me to look like that or idolize somebody like that. But you can't stop that train, man. When your kid gets into something and have the passion for something, whether you like it or not, it's something they're gonna do if they're really passionate about it. So you can't stop that train, man. Sometimes when you do that, it makes the kid want to do it more. But anyways, from there, that's when I really actually wanted to get huge. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get huge. It's crazy. At that age, I already felt like that. So, you know, I would do push-ups and sit-ups. I used to see my older brother do it, so I would kind of copy him. I would do push-ups and sit-ups and dips and all this stuff at home and try to build some muscle. I would find these weird angles and use chairs and anything I could do to kind of like stimulate my body. Which is crazy to look back how young I was and how creative I got. But fast forward till about 12 years old, my dad got some weights. I think it was like 15 pounders, and I would curl it and shoulder press it and do all this stuff, trying to build some muscle, along with my push-ups and sit-ups and whatnot. And then YouTube came out. I want to say, I don't know, YouTube came out at least more than 10 years ago. So whenever YouTube came out, I can't remember my age, maybe 13, maybe even younger, maybe 12, 13, anywhere from 12, 13, 14, let's say that. And I would watch Ronnie Coleman. Started watching Ronnie Coleman, got the bug again more. Watched some Jay Cutler, and I would just get amped and amped and amped. When I was 15, 16, my sister brought me to the gym. It was Bally Total Fitness. She brought me there. I started getting into it, started copying the Ronnie Coleman workouts and whatnot, and started building muscle, and that's where it really started. As far as competition, I didn't think about the competition at that time. I didn't care about that. I just wanted to look like Ronnie Coleman, you know, and Jay Cutler. I didn't care about stepping on stage until I was 21 years old when I actually made the decision to actually step on stage. Didn't know anything about contest condition. I knew how to diet basically. I did like some fake keto, and didn't look that good. You know, didn't look that bad neither. And I did an open show. I didn't do novice. I did open men's bodybuilding at the biggest regional show in the East Coast. It was the Eastern USA's. That's where everybody goes to try to qualify for nationals. Everybody literally looks like a pro, you know. And I got like 7th maybe in heavyweight, which in hindsight is actually really good for my age and my lack of experience and just jumping into it like that. Was actually really good, you know. Now looking back, you know, it wasn't bad at all. But in my head, I'm like, that sucks. I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna win my next show, no matter what. And I did exactly that. Took about a year off, came back and won the heavyweight class. Didn't get the overall. This big freak called Vincenzo Massone. Probably some of you guys know him. He signed with Animal, and he came there. He was like 260 shredded, and he won the overall. But I was happy to have won my class, and a lot of people told me it was close. I don't know how close it was, you know, when you're 260 shredded, but a lot of people said, oh, you could have beat him and stuff, and that was flattering, but I think he had me beat. Just too much size. But yeah, that was my first show, and that's how I got into bodybuilding. Alright guys, that's a wrap for today's Q&A. Make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram, like I said, @BeattyFall. My summer shredding sale is still going on. I got 3 slots left still at the moment. Shoot me an email at BeattyFall@iCloud.com. I'll leave the link in the description box. And thank you guys for the support. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Leave some comments for the next Q&A or anything you guys want to see in the comment section. And peace out. Until next time.